is a formal verification tool run. Okay. So formal verification tool or formal property verification tool, where basically it takes a set of properties typically defined in system verilog assertion language, and then when the formal verification tool verifies it. So the input to the formal verification or formal property verification tools are an RTL model, basically RTL of your design, a set of properties like we have talked about, assertions, cover points. So basically you will give all your assertions and cover points. So these are the things which it will try to ensure that, try to verify or try to cover. And then a set of constraints. Okay, what are constraints is assumptions you have given in your design, what are the clocks and resets on my design, that will also be taken as an input by a formal verification tool. Now, depending upon which tool it is, formal property verification tool may need all these inputs. Formal equivalence checking tool may need slightly different inputs. And then there are other formal verification apps which we'll talk about. They may need slightly different input. But typically for a property which is written in system verilog, these are the inputs which are needed. Now, based upon that, a formal verification tool will generate output. Okay, these are the properties I have verified. For example, for our case, arbiter case, let's say there was a property that your grant without request is not possible. So it will say, okay, you had property one, which is, let's say, grant without request is not possible. And let's say other properties of your design, P1, P2, P3. So formal verification will come and an output that these are the properties it has verified and are correct. Let's say P1 and P2, it verified and those are correct. Now some, it can happen, some of the properties it has verified, but not 100%. What is the meaning of that is, maybe let's say the formal verification tool ran for 100 clock cycles. Okay. And maybe ran for, you can limit it by clock cycles or you can limit by time, maybe ran for 5 hours. Within that time, let's say property P3, it was not able to say it's always correct, but it was not able to disprove also. By disprove, I mean it was not able to find a counter example also. And then there is another set out output, let's say P4, it was able to say, okay, this property is incorrect. I can see a counter example with a waveform which shows what you're saying is not correct. For example, if it's able to create a situation in the design where illegal opcode is coming, so it will say, okay, yeah, I am able to create a test case or case. Let's say when you give these inputs based upon your design, this illegal case can happen, which is incorrect, does not match your property of your design, and that it will produce. So typically these three set of outputs it will produce. Okay, so what it has proven, what it could not conclusively prove, or what it can disprove, and provided an equation. Okay.